Yes, that's right, folks. We're back with another Jimmy and Eggy Couch review, and it's a very special episode. Nobody paid for this one. This is my brainchild. Eggy, do you know the definition of the term dramatic irony?
I don't think so. I mean, I know what irony is. I know what drama is. I don't know how that would come together, though, exactly.
Dramatic irony is when the audience knows something that the character does not.
Well, that's true because, I mean, should I say it?
And right now, I know what's about to happen. All of you have a pretty good idea what's about to happen. The only one here who doesn't know is Eggy. This is all a big, fun surprise for Eggy. Do you have any premonitions here, Eggy, of what's about to happen to you?
Well, should I spoil the one thing
that I do? You can spoil anything you want.
Well, you know, usually before I go on camera, it's a part of the business. I say, let me do a shot of liquor. So I pulled a bottle out, and Mr. Jimmy here, he said, oh, that's going to be a part of this. So that's literally all I know. I mean, yeah. I could have been digging around like a kid on Christmas night looking for the presents, but I just came in and he was setting the lights and the camera
up. There might be a present for you to dig for, Eggy, because clue number 1 also is a shot glass. Please open the trap door in the couch and pull out what you find for everybody.
Really? Is it?
It lifts
is it
up.
Open from this way?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, well, let's see what we got here. I got a good old-fashioned Minion mug.
Let's see if we can take a shot out of that bad boy. I think our movie ticket might still be in there, actually, from when we saw Minions, The Rise of Gru. What was that, 2022, Eggy? So this has not been washed out in 3 years. Should I clean it before we take a shot of Minion juice?
This is
Look in there, it's disgusting.
There's not too often in life where you can make me feel like something needs to be cleaned, but you know what? Fair argument, though.
Yeah. Maybe we should not use the Minion. He's really disgusting. It's nasty in there.
You know what? Hey, listen, I don't know what the setup is even going to be here, but I'm going to say this is part of it. My eyes might be looking like this here in a little bit. I don't know, but...
All right. Secret surprise. Did you get any, like, dirt or hair in there?
Well, it sanitizes. Alcohol is a medicine. It's a sanitizer. So whatever I just drank, it's healthy.
So I was looking both to the future and the past, and I saw the original couch video, Eggy, was posted in July, and the first official one in the playlist at the very least was us reviewing Despicable Me 4 while eating an ice cream cake with our hands.
Okay, that's right.
And I was thinking, what should we do for the 1-year anniversary of the Jimmy and Eggy Couch series? And basically, Eggy, there are 6 theatrical films to feature the Minions, and we have reviewed 2 of them on this channel. Is it Kino over Minions: The Rise of Gru? We sat here and ate an ice cream cake discussing Despicable Me 4, and I thought, it's about damn time we caught up with the series. So today, we're going to watch the other 4 movies featuring the Minions.
All right, yeah, there you go.
And I even got us a new cake to enjoy while we do it.
I hope it's not one of those Ian Dubs cakes I've heard about that's made with some very concerning ingredients.
Are you giving iDubbbz credit for Filthy Frank's masterpiece trilogy, Eggy? Is that what I'm hearing?
Hey, listen, all I know is there's only one man. Well, I guess there's, Cold Ones or whatever. I don't watch that, though.
Me neither. Oops. Made a bit of a sprinkly mess, but I got us a yellow cake because it is Minion Day. We can enjoy this with our bare hands as before.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to mention where that just said downloaded from, but...
I might have forgot to remove an ad in the corner of movie number 2 up there.
Okay. It's better to have it there than to have paid a piracy website for a premium version, because that defeats the whole purpose.
Should we do a toast with some delicious hand cake as we watch?
I think so.
I have to clap for the Minions, though. I mean, there's so many Minions on screen at once. Okay, so we have Despicable Me 1, 2, 3, and then Minions 1. And Minions 1 gets into the action a lot quicker than the other 3. Anyway, let's get some cake, Egg. I'm ready. I'm hungry. We haven't eaten all day just for this moment.
That's right.
Ooh.
This is like having 4 children, and they're fighting for your attention to be like the number 1 child.
But all your children are minions?
Hey.
What a dream come true.
That's right. Okay. So far, Minions 1 had Jesus, and it has a really fat sunburned guy, so I mean...
It's winning so far.
Right.
But this one has 1 billion minions wearing, like, tribe clothes. This cake is much better without ice cream in it.
Much more grippable. Minions know about that, if you know what I'm saying, no?
And they got that dick grip with their pussy.
That Minosi. Okay, Minions 2 starting to pick up, to be honest. You know, I thought it was some boring.
That's Despicable Me Too.
I mean, yeah, Despicable Me 2.
But we got a guy moonwalking on the water. Okay. And then there's a T-Rex on a boulder. T-Rex on a boulder at the edge of a volcano. I mean, that's way better than old people now. Are you kidding me? The pyramid's fake. Who cares?
We already knew that.
There's 1 billion million.
A real MSNBC partnership. That's propaganda.
Sure, yeah. The T-Rex.
Minions.
They killed the T-Rex. They killed the T-Rex.
Why did Despicable Me 3 just have Korean subtitles?
Double group! Double group! God, they're mad at each other! They're looking at each other! Oh my god! So, these 3 movies introduced Gru all about the same time. It's like a formula.
Meanwhile, a caveman just did an Elon Musk hand gesture, and he's leading the minions through grizzly bears.
Elon Musk hand gesture. So Groot, before he has a family, depressed. Groot, when he has a family, he's cooking, he's got an apron, he just wants to fucking grill. It has his life improved. He's got a wife in the 3rd one, they're on a secret mission. Like, we get to see the evolution of this man in a single moment. Time is a flat circle, literally. We're experiencing his life 4th dimensionally, the dimension of time. We can see it all at once, Eggy.
Is that Napoleonic minions in a cave thawing out some kind of prehistoric human?
Yeah, this is why they don't help Hitler's, because they're in the cave. That's literally what's happening.
The minions helped Napoleon win the war for the Rothschilds.
Shout out to last week's episode.
That's right.
Gru put on the dress. Uh-oh. No, he's buck broken. Sucking his cousin's dick till he's 14. Like, Gru was better off without his family.
Just like so many times in real life, once you start having to kowtow to the old ball and chain, everything starts to get a little weird.
Now, how did becoming trad make him a libtard? Gru is smiling too much in that dress. He's too happy and comfortable in that.
I think I saw Gru blushing. I don't know. It's a little sussy.
We're gonna transvestigate Gru. He only adopted 3 daughters for a reason, folks. He wants a house of women.
Now he's got himself completely naked.
Oh
At least
God.
it's an all-adult birthday party in Despicable Me 3, but he's floating around naked while minions laugh.
Yeah, dressed in pink at a birthday party in both movies at the same time.
Yeah. So basically, essentially on Despicable Me 2 and the Minions, we have Minions venturing off in a great adventure right now. And then on the other side, with Despicable Me 1 and 3, it's a guy giving a speech to a crowd. So...
Is the NBC logo in Gru's house? Did you see that? What?
Yep, they had the MSNBC broadcast for him.
Why is there so much corporate shit in the first movie?
Gru is a super villain, so all I'm saying is that maybe hashtag propaganda, that's all I'm saying.
Do the other movies have realism in that way, that they have real world corporations in them, or do they just start making shit up? Why is the NBC logo in this movie? That's fucking retarded.
I learned about in high school something called the Hart-Celler Act, which severely reduced the policy for immigration so more people could get in. I think it was about 1968. So,
oh, okay. So they're making commentary about how we're just letting any supervillains into our country?
All I'm saying is if you chuddies out there think that was a bad thing, you would never have minions coming into the country in the 1960s, which was actually a good thing.
Yeah,
so
then
think about
who
it.
would be picking all your crops and working at 7-Eleven, huh? Gru toilet scene in top and bottom on the left.
So if I'm reading this right, young Gru, he becomes a villain because he's watching the obviously fake moon landing, and his mother, she's dropping the red pill like, oh, we can never get there. So he uses his persistent villain ingenuity to figure out how to actually get to the moon for the first time. And there's the subtitle, I guess.
I think he wants to steal the moon. Hey, big fat guy on the bottom left. Is that Donald Trump? Oh, man. Are they doing a Trump thing? That's got to be Trump. They got the red tie.
Well, when did the third movie come out? 2019?
It's probably around 2015 or 16, I would imagine.
So, I guess if Gru's the villain, they do need a superhero, and finally
He looks very heroic licking that diamond.
If I had like a $5 million diamond, I'd probably lick it all the time. So,
are we gonna lose respect for the Minions if there's a scene of them fighting?
Holy shit! Trump is killing everybody. Oh my goodness! Just like real life. Oh
wait, it was a mask. Wait, it was Gru the whole time, or is it Trey Parker? Son of a bitch! I thought a real hero had entered the movie, but we were mistaken. They can't even see how much we fucked up this cake. There you go, folks. Look at that. Delicious, nutritious cake. Are you going to eat the button? Is that edible? The celebrate button?
One way to find out. Looks edible to me.
Hold that up to the camera. Is this an edible piece? Is that made of sugar?
Celebrate Gru time.
Come on!
Alright, all one bite. Edible or not, it's going down. Thankfully, seems to be edible. This might be white chocolate even, perhaps.
Delicious. Minion on a date with a woman? Oh, beautiful.
Minions are rizzing up Mrs. Gru?
This is before they got together. She falls for Bob first.
Oh my lord! Gru,
it was a fantasy. Damn, that's too bad. For once I thought there was hope for me.
I recognize that gif. The Minions cheering gif happens because they see the clone of Mrs. Gru.
Now that's Scarlet Overkill. That's their new villain that they want to follow. We're still in the 60s, I think. He ate the shot glass. Eggy, pull it out. Let's see if you can do it. Extra Cobra Venom, and then he eats the glass. Is that your new favorite character? Is Luchador?
I feel like I'm somewhere between the alcoholic luchador and the retro wave 80s aesthetic Trey Parker disco dancer.
Not Vector. Vector and Scarlet Overkill. We're seeing all the villains right now, and you're not into those two. Now, Eggy, we were not paid to do this. We have no obligation to finish the movie. Has the experiment been successful?
Well, I think thus far, I must say that maybe it says something to my intellectual capacity, but every scene that, and regardless of which movie it is, has just had Minions doing a funny, silly thing, has by far and away been the most entertaining out of anything that I've been seeing.
So this compilation of 4 movies all together in a grid is more entertaining as a whole than most individual movies on their own, just because there's always a good chance there's a Minion on screen?
That's right. Well, I'll also say, I think out of the 3 Despicable Me's, I feel like Despicable Me 3 is hitting more of the marks for me. I mean, you have the villain he's a pretty chill dude. We have some sort of European village riding around on pigs. They're doing spastic folk dances. We have Gru's his twin brother is living his best life just because of the fact that he had a better hairline than Gru, so I feel represented.
Did we almost have Minions in all 4 at the same time? We're so close. We're so close.
Oh my god!
So close to quadruple Minion action!
It was like 1 millisecond.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! No! What is happening in Minions 3?
They're on appears to be American Idol, and they're all performing together in some giant group.
When did this happen? Why is this happening?
The Minions have formed a totem, presenting as female, and the Minion lifted his shirt up to show the eyes.
He's grabbing his titties right now.
Yeah, those are the Minion.
He's showing off his titties. A third hand pops out of his cock. Oh my god. And the lady's down to clown because it's a whole bar of gold. Like, those 3 movies, all the fun Minion scenes ended at the same time, and now it's boring human shit at the exact same... It's crazy.
It's just 3 vocal tracks of Gru raising his voice like this, layered over each other.
dancing
Oh
with
my lord.
naked guards.
Hip thrusting, obese British guards.
With lots of jiggle physics. Slapping each other's asses. The Minions made them do this?
And they're transitioning?
Yeah, now they all have long hair.
Some beautiful Discord moderators were born that day. The first ones ever.
Oh my god. This is not even half over, Eggy. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I eat all this fucking cake and get sick right away? We just woke up. The day has just begun, and I've ruined it.
I think
Minion torture? Oh God! Pull this whole face apart.
Oh my god, they hung the... Oh, never mind.
You can't hang a minion. They think it's fun. That's me when I see a noose. Start playing and jumping around and laughing. You know, I think for the sake of my own mental health, I'm just going to say it's been fun. We watched as much of this as I can physically take. And I don't know if watching the final 40 minutes is really going to give us any extra discussion points for this portion of the video, Eggy. I think I could say Despicable Me, 4-panel movie, defeated me. But also eating this cake fucking has had me sick
the entire time.
I need to stop eating handfuls of fucking... Each bite is more sugar than I should be eating in a day.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, I think you had to have some of this. This dye is going to be banned now. They can't make this anymore.
It makes you feel like this when you eat this fake shit.
But I want to say all the petroleum-based food coloring and months worth of sugar, it definitely gave me a Minion-styled feeling in my body. Like, I felt like I was going to start changing colors and going...
Yeah, do you want to start giving your review in the Minion language?
Not
like saying banana and... Oy vey, brother. You cannot date the Gentile. Only the Minions can date other Minions. Oy vey. Yeah. So, did you learn anything from watching all 4 of these movies at the same time?
Well, I mean, I guess having seen the other ones in theaters, I mean, you definitely feel just how of a, by the numbers plot it is. Just like we come in, it's kind of this little funny thing. Oh, here's the villain. Oh, we got to figure out something to do. Here's a little bit of conflict. Like a musical number, maybe every 15 minutes or so, where they have a few minutes of just dancing around to a montage of some song. So with that being said, since that was pretty prevalent throughout all of the movies, basically it seems like the series just kind of kept on getting better and better, because I feel like the one that we saw in theater, I don't remember anything bad about the ones that we saw in theaters, and watching Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3 all side by side, the third one definitely had the most entertainment value out of all of the 3 that I could tell. And to be honest, I think that they were still all eclipsed by the Minions movie.
Yeah.
The more Minion just equals more better in really everything in life, but especially in this film series.
Perhaps the less that these movies focus on Gru and his personal drama, the better. And I think they realized that. Maybe when they made Despicable Me 1, they had an idea, Minions, this will be like a fun little thing in the movie, and they did not expect it to be the main takeaway for most people. And they used that knowledge in the future movies, and now I think they've realized Minions are what we're here for. We don't care about Gru. I could not tell you the name of any of his daughters, and I've seen all of the movies now.
I get only Margot, because
Margot.
in 2 and 3, she's getting rizzed up by these foreign European males. I guess it doesn't work out in either one, because the fat guy didn't have enough pigs for her, and the fat guy showed up after she was dancing with this other dude, so I guess it didn't work out either, But
we are now more or less all caught up for the upcoming Mega Minions movie, I think is next year. So, do we have any recommendations for future Minions movies they should make after Mega Minions? Like more Prison Break Minions?
Well, so this console, the Nintendo Switch 2, it's available for pre-order now. I think it already sold out in America because it wasn't getting any extra price increases I thought it was going to get. But I'm thinking of Nintendo consoles because I'm thinking of the Wii. You had...
It was in one of the movies. That first movie was a fucking whore with the NBC logo. They had the Wii.
But the Wii console had a game called Just Dance, right? Where you're doing all like this. So I think that in the future they should release a Minions interactive film through VR where you're dancing with the Minions, because we don't really have Wii anymore, but we have the Oculus and like the motion sensors. If they made a fucking game, they could sell it for $200. I would buy it.
Not even a game. It should be in the theater. That's how you save the theatrical experience. People don't want to go anymore unless there's a chicken jockey-esque event where they can throw the popcorn and act wild in the theater. Kids don't want to sit there and watch a movie. They want to interact. If we make a dancing Minions game where everybody in the theater gets to stand up and dance with the Minions during the movie, I think that's a golden idea, Eggy. And you're saying you'd pay $200 for the ticket? I mean, I wouldn't charge that much, but...
What's the Vegas Sphere? That's like $100 and something ticket for that. So
really?
We might need to find, it would need to be something that would be marketable and displayable in the average theater. But there's a lot. I mean,
just make it the movie. The movie is everybody in the audience gets to dance with the Minions, and it's just a game. It's not even a fucking film. Because let's be honest, what we watched was a formula that played out 4 times.
Yep.
They're not films. True. They're not art. It's a fucking cookie cutter formula that you plug shit into. So we're not going to pretend these are films. The new one, no plot. It's just going to be the crazy Minion dance routines and TikToks. You could film yourself doing a TikTok selfie with the Minion on the movie screen. I love the idea. What songs should be in it? Just anything that's in the Billboard Top 40 this year? Just throw them in.
Probably, because I mean...
Just like the...
Well, I don't want to... I want to move the series away from things that are too formulaic, but... The way that this pop music is created, it's definitely down to a science, and I think that the joy of the Minion, the interaction with the Minion, I think is going to be strongly enriching enough to sort of overpower any stale feeling that there would be from the formulaic pop music. But I mean, yeah, if we bring in like Minions with like a noise back, like I don't know, but the important thing is that it just works. There's people who it's their job. They're paid millions of dollars to be soundtrack coordinators. They can figure that out. But
can we have AI simulate music for the movie every single time it plays? So every time you see the movie, it's a completely unique experience because AI is just making up new music every time somebody watches it. Yeah, we know it's possible. We've done it.
Yeah. They could just, they could come up with their own prompts, I guess, but...
I changed the theme song to this show, and it still matches the actions we're doing in the opening. Very often it does. So just change the music, and then it'll still probably match what the Minions are doing for their little dance.
I mean, nowadays they have with this AI where you can like take a picture and like put it into something, and it can generate a lot based on that picture. So maybe they could have like a baseline sort of something, and then they can just repeatedly sprout fresh melodies from
a baseline like beats that will match the dance moves.
Yes,
and then you
exactly.
Throw all other shit in there. Yeah.
The bass or the beats per minute tempo, just keep that, and then have like something to sprout up off of. I think this is truly a multi-billion-dollar idea.
AI Minion music dance party in theaters exclusively, and you can't get it at home for 6 months. You have to go to the theater, and it's going to be playing the entire 6 months. So you can go see this again and again. Bring your family, bring your grandparents. Go do it alone. It might make $2 billion, Eggy.
I think there is not a property that is out in the public consciousness more right now that would be more suited for this kind of experience than the Minions.
Any final thoughts after this great surprise video that you didn't see coming and now you enjoyed it far more than I did?
Well, I want to say this much. First off, whatever studio is about to take this $1 trillion idea, if you would cut us, if not a residual, at least maybe like a nod in the film. We could
buy us a new cake.
Have like a fat, balding, egg-shaped man and a less, younger,
not much younger,
Simian-esque gentleman, maybe like flash on screen on a monitor or something for like 5 seconds.
Flash his cock on screen. Mm-hmm. We've seen the Minions naked a lot, huh? What do you got against monkey cocks? If it's not human, it's okay.
It was in the Drake and Josh movie, and that's for children, so...
and Fred 2, I think a monkey pissed in a boy's face at some point. We gotta watch Fred 3 this weekend, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, it's been not even 1 full year of Couch Videos, because this is a fake anniversary video, so if you want to pay us and choose our next video topic, SimianJimmyBusiness@gmail.com. Hit me up, tell me your idea, And we'll go from there.
And I will say this, I do own an Oculus Rift, so if there's a virtual Minion dance party experience out there that you already know of that I don't, drop it in the comments
Send it
below.
to Eggy right now.
That's right.
See you next time, folks. I got a lot of fucking egg or cake sprinkles and frosting to clean off my rug and my everything, my cat. Peace, people.